Today we're talking about divine feminine energy versus divine masculine energy in just a moment. Hey guys, I'm Mel from melsdivination. I'm the owner, the operator, and the creator here, and today is Witchy Wednesday. And on Witchy Wednesdays, we talk about all kinds of content that is witchcraft or spiritual related. We also do Flip Through Fridays, and we do astrology on the weekends. We also have memberships and live tarot readings. So check all that stuff out if you're interested. There's over 400 videos of content on the channel right now, and we'd love to have you. I'm going to get into this because, as you can see, it's getting a little bit dark and I'm running out of time to film, but I really wanted to get this out because I'm starting a Twin Flame series, and this is somewhat connected to Twin Flames in the Twin Flame series. I've avoided doing the Twin Flame stuff, but I can't avoid it anymore because of some of the documentaries that have come out, and I really feel we need to talk about it. This is just a very, very, very brief intro of defining divine feminine and divine masculine. If you've watched the buzzwords video, I believe I talked about these a teeny tiny bit in the buzzword videos. My personal belief is it's very important when you're working with somebody, with a coach or with a spiritual person or with any kind of mentor or teacher or even reader, to have a clear definition of what they believe versus what you believe. Like, what does this word actually mean? Because a lot of this terminology, one person can think it means something and somebody can think it means something totally different. And you're both using the same term, but you're not on the same page about it. And this is one of the reasons why I really don't like labels. But let's talk about this anyway, because this is part of the Twin Flame stuff. So the divine feminine and divine masculine, they're two essential energies that exist within all of us. We each have both feminine and masculine inside of us, no matter our gender or our orientation. Doesn't matter, we have both of them in us. It's a yin and yang kind of energy. The energies are not about gender or roles or stereotypes or equality, inequality or qualities or aspects of how we see ourselves. It's all about actual energy and why and what they represent. So the divine feminine is associated with qualities such as intuition. Think of the high priestess or the empress in the tarot. Intuition, nurturing, creativity, compassion, receptivity. She's the person that creates. Creates meaning the woman is the one who actually grows the child, if we really break it down to that, all right? She is the energy of the moon. She is very deep, the ocean, the earth, the nurturer, the healer, the source of wisdom and guidance, receptivity rather than putting out. So we're like sitting back. Divine feminine is sitting back energy and just allowing and being that very traditional mothering thing. Does that mean disempowered? No, that's not what I mean. We're going to cover divine masculine now. So the divine masculine is associated with qualities such as strength, courage, assertiveness, and action. This is the do. Feminine is the get. One is the do, one is the receive. Doing and receiving. Masculine is the energy of the sun, fire in the sky, and a protector and a provider and a leader. Hunter, gatherer energy. Hunter versus gatherer. This is basically the Emperor card that is in the tarot, if you want to think of it like that, or even the Magician has some of that energy as well. It's important for balance of both, because if one is off, something is going to be skewed in us. And I'm not talking about acting feminine or acting masculine. I'm not talking about, for instance, a gay man acting too feminine. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about gender roles or sexuality or the way we present ourselves. I'm talking more about the internal energy, all right? So the importance of balance to have is really big here, because without it, we can feel off. It's too much of one energy or the other can become an unbalanced and unhealthy thing where we start doing behaviors that aren't good for us or others around us. For example, if there's too much divine feminine energy, we can become too passive, too timid, and overly emotional. Maybe we just wither and we don't stand up for ourselves. We can stand up for ourselves without being non-feminine. If we are too much in our masculine energy, we could be aggressive, we can be controlling, we can be insensitive, we can also be like workaholics. We're doing too much all the time, hyper independence. That's divine masculine being skewed off. Some people will use the term distorted, but I don't even want to go there right now. I just want to put it out there because it just popped into my head. The key to finding balance between the two energies so that we can be whole and healthy individuals, when we're in balance, we're able to access a full range of our potential in our lives with greater joy and fulfillment. I'm not talking about, oh, you got to be feminine to attract a man. I'm not talking about that, or you got to be masculine to attract a woman. I'm talking more about the balance inside of us so that we personally are able to coexist in our own energies. If we're too masculine, we're doing too much. If we're too feminine, we're not doing enough. And we got to have that nice give and take. If you think of the scales of balance, that's how I see it in my mind's eye. So ways to bring yourself more into balance. If you feel you're out of balance, there's several things you can do. So let's talk about that. Spending time in nature. Nature is very powerful as far as both feminine and masculine energy. We have nature everywhere, and everywhere there's both of those dualities as far as plants, as far as animals, as far as the sun and the moon. Duality in the natural nature world can really help bring us back into that harmonized energy. Meditation is another one. It can help you kind of connect internally if you feel like you can meditate, and it will help you sort of feel more centered, more balanced, and not make you be so all over the place, so scattered. Yoga and other forms of movement is helpful as well, because when we move our bodies, we move the energy, we move the emotions, we kind of bring that movement physically changes the alignment in our bodies, energetically speaking, and that lets us release stuff that's not in our best interest and bring in things that is more healthy for us. Spending time with people who support you. This could be long distance soul tribes online that maybe you end up talking to. This could be local. This could just be a group of people. This could be a therapist. It could be family. By feeling supported and heard and nurtured, it helps you be able to relax into both of those energies so you're not so scattered. And finally, self-care. The more you take care of yourself, the more both things just naturally balance internally because you're doing what's good for you. And that's part of the whole yoga, meditation, getting outside energy. By following this kind of approach, it can help you have more balance. Yin and yang is a thing, and that is the same thing as feminine and masculine balance. The reason why I'm bringing this up about the twin flame thing is that one of the videos that I'm going to be doing about twin flames is going to be referring to some of this definition, and it was important for me to at least get this piece out first. But I do want to say, in my experience across the board, there is no such thing as 100% masculine and 100% feminine. There really isn't. If we were all masculine, we wouldn't be able to relax. We would be at war all the time. If we were all feminine, we wouldn't be able to actually show up and do anything. There is that duality in every single being, in person, in planet, in animals, in plants, all around us. And by embracing that duality, it makes us more in harmony with the world. I hope that helps you guys. Feel free to leave any kind of questions you might have down below. I will do my best to answer them if I can, or answer each other. I hope to see you soon. Bye.